Good morning. We call the Board of Public Works and Safety meeting to order for July 5th, 2018. Today we have present myself, Nikel Winfrey, President, Marinetta Barber, Vice President, and Cosilla Bragg, Secretary, is absent. Ms. Raven Reedus is here on behalf of the Public Works Department. We'll first start with claims.
We have approval of claims to be paid on July 6, 2018. The general fund, $129,608.16. Special revenue, $69,026.68. Home program, $13,759.32. Marquette Park, $1,891.28. Ambulance non-reverting, $22,070.07. Genesis Center operating, $10,420.63. Fire pension fund, $1,300. Police pension, $3,925. Self-insurance, $982,207.17. Lead grant is $258.31. Blight elimination program, $6,510. Total claims to be paid is $1,240,976.62. Madam President, I move that we approve claims to be paid for July 6th.
Second, any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries. So we have last report this week. We have two.
Next, we have ratification of claims paid on June 22nd, 2018. Home program, $6,000. Marquette Park, $12,144.61. Local roads and streets, $10,000. Genesis Center operating is $828. Total claims paid, $28,972.61. Then we have ratifications of claims paid on June 29th, 2018. The general fund, $113,308.62. Do it non-reverting, $3,800. Special revenue, $187,109.21. The home program, $1,006. Marquette Park, $41,451.91. Ambulance non-reverting, $82,488.59. Genesis Center operating, $319.90. Redevelopment, $16,210.91. Special events, $299. Self-insurance, $971,890.29. Lead grant, $1,440. Healthy Start, $847.92. Casino, $525 for a total of claims paid, $1,420,697.35. Madam President, I'm going to move that we ratify the claims paid for June 29th and June 22nd.
Second, any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries.
Next, we have the ratification of pension payroll. Ratification of pension payroll paid on June 27, 2018. Fire pension payroll, $388,877.21. Police pension payroll, $397,580.61. Total pension payroll, $786,457.82. Madam President, I move that we ratify the pension payroll.
Second, any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries.
Then we have ratification of payroll paid on June 22nd, 2018. Total payroll, $1,573,113.16. Madam President, I move that we ratify payroll for June 22nd.
Second, any questions? All in favor? Aye, motion carries. Does that conclude claims?
Includes claims.
Next, we have correspondence and agreements. Correspondence from the police department.
To the Board of Works, from Richard Allen, Senior Chief of Police, resignation notice of Patrolman Jose Robes Linares. We respectfully submit the resignation notice of Patrolman Jose Robes Linares, CIN 1596. Patrolman Robes Linares began his employment as a police officer for the city of Gary, December 6, 2016, totaling a year and a half years of service. He's resigning from his position effective June 22nd, 2018. Attached for your review is a copy of his resignation notice, and it's signed from Richard Allen, Senior Chief of Police. Gary Police Department, I want to take this opportunity to thank every member of this police department who has helped me grow professionally and make me the officer I am today. It has been a great experience working with Gary Police Department. The culture and work environment will always be remembered for years to come. It has been a great place to work. I will share my knowledge and abilities from this experience as I advance my career. I have accepted a job offer from the Lake Station Police Department. Please accept my resignation, for I have to leave for the new job next week. My last day of employment with the Gary Police Department will be Friday, June 22nd, 2018. My memories and a positive word of mouth will always stay with this department. Yours sincerely, Officer Jose Robles. Madam President, I move that we accept the resignation notice of Patrolman Jose Robles Linares.
Second, any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
That motion carries. Next, we have correspondence from the finance department.
Board of Public Works, from Greg L. Thomas, City Attorney, approval of contract Whitaker and Company. The Law Department has drafted the attached contract between the City of Gary and Whitaker and Company, PLLC, for accounting services. Specifically, the contractor will assist the Gary Police Department and the Gary Fire Department with the implementation of Chronos timekeeping system. The term of the contract will be from March 1st, 2018 until August 31st, 2018. Contractor shall be paid an amount not to exceed $45,000. Contractor will be, I think it's supposed to be paid at the city rate of $135 per hour. The contract is in proper legal form and is sufficient to adequately protect the interests of the city of Gary. The scope of services, the services to be performed by the contractor on behalf of the city are as follows. The contractor shall assist the city of Gary, Gary Police Department, and Gary Fire Department in implementing Chronos as the new time tracking system by department as stated by department below. The term of the agreement, the contract shall be for a term commencing on the effective date and expiring August 31st, 2018. Compensation is compensation for satisfactory performance of the services set forth in Article 1 above. City agrees to pay contractor at a rate of $135 per hour with a contract not to exceed $45,000. Okay, there is a QC funding form attached.
You don't have the sheets from
None
the
of these
previous?
contracts, none of these contracts have the expenditure of those.
This one has
I don't have it in my packet.
it? Okay. Madam President, I move that we approve the contract for Whitaker and Company.
Second, any questions?
No.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye, motion carries.
Now, see, I think the second one doesn't. It doesn't. Yeah, this one doesn't have one. The second one doesn't. But the first one here.
So, has it been approved by the police committee, or was the controller,
Yeah.
she approved?
She was up
Okay.
here, yeah. Okay, the next contract to Board of Public Works from Greg L. Thomas, City Attorney, contract with Curtis Whitaker and Company. The Law Department has drafted the attached contract between Curtis Whitaker and Company and the City of Gary for accounting services for the City of Gary Finance Department. The contract will run from March 1st, 2018 until December 31st, 2018. The cost of providing the services shall not exceed $50,000. Contractor will bill the city at a rate of $165 per hour for the firm partner and $135 for the firm manager. The contract is in proper legal form and is sufficient to adequately protect the interests of the City of Gary. Scope of services. The services to be performed by the contractor on behalf of the city are as follows. Contractor shall perform an account analysis of Fund 224 to determine why there are differences between the fund balance and listed in RDS and the bank statement. The term of the agreement, the contract shall be for a term commencing on the effective day and expiring December 2018. Compensation is compensation for satisfactory performance of the services set forth in Article 1 above. The city agrees to pay contractor at a rate of $165 for the firm partner and $135 per hour for the firm manager, with a contract not to exceed $50,000. And there is a funding source attached. Okay, there are actually two forms for funding sources. Madam President, I move that we approve the contract for Curtis Whitaker, City of Gary Finance Department.
Second, any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries. Correspondence and agreement from the Gary Sanitary District. I ask for this item to be deferred.
Madam President, I move that we defer the item for Gary Sanitary District.
Second, any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries. Next, we have correspondence from the Department of Community Development.
To the Board of Public Works and Safety from Arlene D. Coven, Director. Approval of amendment to Emergency Solutions Grant, Subrecipient Agreement, Catholic Charities. Attached is an amendment to a subrecipient agreement with Catholic Charities under the Emergency Solutions Grant Program. The amendment is to change the time for performance. The original time for performance was January 1st, 2017 to December 31st, 2017. The new performance period is from January 1st, 2017 to May 31st, 2018. No other changes have been made to the agreement. I am requesting that the attached amendments be approved. To Arlene Coven, Executive Director, from Inga D. Lewis Shannon, Attorney for the Department of Community Development. Amendment to Catholic Charities, Diocese of Gary, Indiana, Subrecipient Agreement. The Law Office of Inga D. Lewis Shannon has reviewed the attached amendment to ESG 2016 Catholic Charities, Diocese of Gary, Indiana, Emergency Solutions Grant Project between the City of Gary Department of Community Development and Catholic Charities, Diocese of Gary, Indiana. The contract is amended to perform services from January the 1st, 2017 and end on May 31st, 2018. The contract is in proper legal form and is sufficient to adequately protect the interests of the City of Gary. The agreement is attached. Madam President, I move that we approve the amendment to the Emergency Solution Grant Subrecipient Agreement with Catholic Charities and Community Development.
Second, any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries. Next, we have correspondence from the Health Department.
Okay. Board of Public Works from Gregory L. Thomas, City Attorney. Approval of contract, Lamar Advertising Company. The Law Department has drafted the attached contract between the City of Gary and Lamar Advertising Company for advertising services. Specifically, contractor will install billboards throughout the city to promote HIV awareness. The advertising campaign will run for 30 days. The term of the contract will be from July 2nd, 2018 until September the 9th, 2018. Contractors shall be paid an amount not to exceed $2,940 for the billboards. The money to pay for the billboards is being paid from a grant awarded for this purpose. The contract is in proper legal form and is sufficient to adequately protect the interests of the city of Gary. Scope of services. The services to be performed by the contractor on behalf of the city are as follows. Contractor agrees to provide billboards at the locations described on Exhibit 3 attached. The billboards are necessary for advertising HIV awareness to Gary community. The advertising campaign will run for 30 days. Term of the contract. This contract shall be for a term commencing on the effective date and expiring on September the 9th, 2018. The compensation is compensation for satisfactory performance of services set forth in Article 1 above. City agrees to pay contract an amount not to exceed $2,900. The funding source is attached. And Madam President, I move that we approve the contract for Lamar Advertising Company, City of Gary Health Department.
Second, any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries.
To Clotilde LeBoy Public Works from Gregory L. Thomas, City Attorney, contract with Brandy Downs Barnett. The Law Department has reviewed the attached contract with Brandy Downs Barnett to serve as the Emergency Preparedness Coordinator for the Gary Health Department. The term of the contract shall be from July 1st, 2018 until December 31st, 2018. The contractor shall be paid an amount not to exceed $7,800. Contractor shall bill the department at a rate of $15 per hour for 20 hours per week. The Law Department did not negotiate the terms and therefore makes no comment on the contract of those items. The scope of services. The services to be performed by the contractor on behalf of the city are as follows. Contractor agrees to serve as the Emergency Preparedness Coordinator as described in the scope of services, Exhibit 3, attached hereto. The term of the contract shall be for a term commencing on the effective date and expiring December 31st, 2018. Compensation is compensation for satisfactory performance of services set forth in Article 1 above. City agrees to pay contractor not to exceed $7,800. Contractor shall work 20 hours per week at the rate of $15 per hour. Contractors shall also be reimbursed for grant-related, pre-approved, travel-related expenses. And the funding source is attached, as well as the scope of services. Madam President, I move that we approve the contract with Brandy Downs Barnett, City of Gary Health Department.
Second, any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries.
Board of Public Works, from Gregory L. Thomas, City Attorney, professional service contract, Diane Satling, Urban Terrain Consulting. The Law Department has drafted the attached professional services contract between Diane Satling, Urban Terrain Consulting, and the City of Gary Health Department. The contract is for work to be performed between July 1st, 2018 and December 31st, 2018. Ms. Satling will serve as the Public Health Coordinator for the Department of Health Emergency Preparedness. The contractor will be paid a flat rate of $300 bi-weekly. In no event shall compensation to contractor exceed the sum of $3,900. Contractor shall also be reimbursed for grant-related pre-approved travel-related expenses. The contract is in proper legal form and is sufficient to adequately protect the interests of the City of Gary. Scope of services. The services to be performed by the contractor on behalf of the city are as follows. Contractor agrees to serve as the public health coordinator as described in the scope of services, Exhibit 3, attached here too. The term of the contract shall be for a term commencing on the effective date and expiring December 31st, 2018, subject to extension or earlier termination, as herein provided. The compensation is compensation for satisfactory performance of the services set forth in Article 1 above. City agrees to pay contractor a flat rate of $300 biweekly. In no event shall compensation to the contractor exceed the sum of $3,900. Contractors shall also be reimbursed for grant-related, pre-approved travel-related expenses. The scope of services is attached as well as the funding source. And Madam President, I move that we approve the professional service contract between Diane Santling, Turn Consulting, and the City of Gary's Health Department.
Okay, any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries.
Clotilde LeBroy, Public Works, from Gregory L. Thomas, City Attorney, contract with Roy Davis. The Law Department has reviewed the attached contract with Roy Davis to serve as the Supply Transport Coordinator for the Health Department's Emergency Preparedness Plan. The term of the contract shall be from July 1st, 2018 until December 31st, 2018. Contractor shall be paid an amount not to exceed $1,158.76. Contractor shall be paid $579.38 per quarter. Scope of services. The services to be performed by the contractor on behalf of the city are as follows. Contractor agrees to serve as the Supply Transport Coordinator for the city's Emergency Preparedness Plan for the City of Gary Health Department. The term of the contract shall be for a term commencing on the effective date and expiring December 31st, 2018. Compensation is compensation for satisfactory performance of the services set forth in Article 1 above. The city agrees to pay contractor an amount not to exceed $1,158.76. Contractor shall be paid $579.38 per quarter. Contractor shall also be reimbursed for the grant-related pre-approved expenses. The scope of services is attached as well as the funding source. Madam President, I move that we approve the contract with Roy Davis and the City of Gary Health Department.
Second, any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries. That finishes our agenda topic. Is there any unfinished or new business today?
No.
Any public comment? 2 minutes per person. Yes, sir.
Okay, the first item I want to comment on is the supply transport coordinator. What happens if there's no emergency? Does he still get paid?
I'm sorry?
If the guy Roy Davis, if there's no emergency, does he get paid still?
My understanding is that there are things that need to be done to prepare for emergency.
To prepare, so.
Right,
this
there's certain
doesn't-
things that need to be in place.
In case there's an
Correct.
emergency. So is this an annual contract? Because the last 10 years, I keep seeing Roy Davis' name
Can I
at
see it
the
again?
board works.
I believe it's just for this year.
This year.
I mean, I don't have the record of what contracts this person has had in the past, but this is a 6-month contract.
Okay.
It's from July 1st, 2018 until December 31st. So it's a 6-month contract, and the total amount is $1,158
Yeah, for 6 months.
for 6 months. So correct,
Okay,
that's,
in case there's an emergency.
Right. So it's
Okay.
basically, he will be paid $579.38 for the first 3 months, and then $579.38 for the second 3 months. So
Okay.
it's, less than $200 a month. maybe
Yeah, because
one,
every year we see.
So it's a very nominal contract, but
Okay,
it's to
yeah.
be prepared, for an emergency.
Yeah, and then the next item is Catholic Charities. What kind of services do they do, you know? And how much do they get paid for this?
The contract amount, are you here from community development? Oh, redevelopment, I'm sorry. Did you have something on your agenda?
I was told that it was, 814-16 Westwood Avenue transfer.
I don't see anything.
It's
on
not
the
on
agenda. Do you have, which one is the Catholic one?
We
I
can
want
talk
for
after
community
the meeting.
development.
No, I was trying to look for it. Okay, here it is. So Catholic Charities, the amount is, this didn't change the amount. This was a pre-existing contract from 2017, and they extended the time period for performance. So this contract was originally slated to end December 31st, 2017. So there isn't an additional monetary amount for the contract. It only extended the amount for the time period until May 31st of this year. So we were actually ratifying this. So apparently, this contract took 5 additional months than originally anticipated. And this was just a modification so that is clear, the amount of time that was taken. So this was not a monetary contract. It was just an extension.
Okay, what kind of services do they provide?
Well, the modification doesn't have that information on it. We were only modifying the time, not approving a dollar amount. And so you would have to follow up with community development for more details. Or if you like the original contract, you can submit a FOIA request and we'll get the original contract to you.
Okay, then the third item is that, in the past year or so, we've had about 4 or 5 different policemen that have quit to go to different departments. I was wondering, are they gonna do any more hiring for police officers?
I don't have any information on that at this time. And there's no one here from the police department to comment, so I can't make any comment about that right now.
Okay, yeah, we have a police commission meeting today at 4 o'clock, so we'll
Yeah,
bring it up.
they'd be
there.
the appropriate party.
Okay, I'm sorry to bother you.
No bother at all. We enjoy having you at the meeting. So thank you very much. Would anyone else like to speak today? All right, thank you. May I have a motion to adjourn the meeting, please?
Madam President, I motion that we adjourn the meeting.
Meeting adjourned. Thank you.